Hi, you're watching the channel review Machines Worldwide. We talk about most interesting compact machines and outdoor power equipment. Today our material is devoted to the cheapest Chinese towable backhoe, which is called HBP-9. First of all, few words about such kind of equipment as towable backhoes. It's worth saying that towable backhoes have recently been becoming more and more popular. There are several reasons of it. The most important thing is certainly price. In comparison with self-propelled machines, towable backhoes are much cheaper. At the same time, their efficiency often may compete with expensive self-propelled excavators. Then the design of any towable backhoe is very simple. It provides a good reliability and the best repairability. So we can say that such machine will be very good variant for private households and small companies who are engaged in some kind of earth moving. As to HBP-9, this backhoe is produced in China. It may be the cheapest model, as its price is about only $3,000. This sum includes also 3 different buckets. Today we will examine main features of the machine and try to find out if it really may be efficient. Now let's have a look at the main technical details of the machine. It's equipped with gas engine 9 horsepower. The weight of the machine is 1000 pounds, boom swing angle is 140 degrees, fuel consumption is less than half gallon per hour, digging depth is about 2 meters. The backhoe comes complete with 3 buckets, 200, 350 and 600 millimeters. Well, let's look at the backhoe closely. There are 2 bearings to ensure stability of the backhoe while digging. Hitch is standard. Backhoe can be towed by any vehicle, ATV or UTV. 2 handles for manual transportation. Chinese gas engine 9 horsepower is very simple and quite reliable. The oil pump is driven directly by the engine. An interesting engineering solution, hydraulic liquid tank, is integrated inside the frame of the backhoe, and it is a topping up point for hydraulic oil. An operator's seating is spring-mounted to lessen the vibration. Engine stop button is straight in front of operator. Next to it detailed instruction for an operator. At the left under the seat there is a hydraulic level and temperature indicator. Wheels and bearings of the backhoe can quickly be transposed. Hydraulic oil filter is easily accessible and can be quickly replaced. All the hoses are protected by steel armor not to damage them while digging. Weight of the backhoe is almost 1000 pounds, nevertheless it can be moved by only one man due to good balance of the machine, though the ground should be rather flat and firm. The backhoe can be towed by any vehicle, it may be car, tractor, ATV or UTV with a hitch, and within the building yard the backhoe can move itself by the boom. We show this process a bit later. Then the machine can be quickly disassembled to fit it into a trailer or a body of a truck. There are 2 conditions of the backhoe, transportation mode and the digging mode. It won't take you more than 5 minutes to transform one condition to another. Firstly, the machine should be put up by a central bearing and the boom. Then you should transpose bearings and wheels of the backhoe. Then we fix them by split pins. That's all, now the backhoe is ready for the work. So for digging the bearings should be installed at the front and the wheels from behind. Engine is rather familiar to us because it's almost full copy of well-known Honda GX. By the way, in my company we have another machine equipped with the same engine, and it has a good record. We haven't had any problems with it for already 5 years. It has enough power for all the digging tasks, and besides it's always very easy to start it. Now let's find out how to operate the backhoe. It's worth saying that the control of the backhoe is very simple and plain. It will take you about 20 minutes to get the hang of it and be able to start digging, though you will have to get used to it. Without any skill the steering may seem to be abrupt, but with a little practice you will operate the backhoe in the right way. The main rule here is that you should handle the levers smoothly to avoid any jerks. The backhoe is non-self-propelled, but it can move itself by the boom and the bucket. This way of movement is rather awkward, but it's a matter of practice, and a skillful operator will be able to steer the excavator quite dexterously. By the way, it's amusing to watch the backhoe moving by the boom, because sometimes it resembles a caterpillar. Well, it's time to watch the backhoe digging. Now you see the backhoe operated by me, and I should say I've never had such experience before. So as you see, the control of the machine is quite simple. I was practicing to dig about 10 minutes, and then we started to record this video. By the way, the process is very exciting. I was enjoying it as if I had been a child presented with a magnificent toy. But as you can see, the machine is far from being a toy. To my surprise, it worked quite efficiently even despite my low skill. As to the ground condition, it was rather solid clay, besides a tree had been grown at this place before. So the bucket had to cut its way through the roots, and that was an additional obstacle for the backhoe. Nevertheless, the machine was digging quite well. I didn't feel any lack of power at all. Certainly the weight of the machine is not enough to dig very firm and dry soil, but in most cases you will be able to dig without serious problems. Now I must say the main disadvantage of this machine and any other Towable backhoe. The matter is, it's non-self-propelled and the boom can swing only within 140 degrees. As a result of it, it's rather complicated task for the backhoe to dig, for example, a foundation ditch. Or as it's possible of course, but you will have to do much more manipulation than operating a self-propelled excavator. On the other hand, the fact the backhoe is non-self-propelled a good feature which resulted in a low price of the machine. Besides, it's common knowledge that the simpler the construction is, the more reliable the machine is. What conclusion can we make out of it? To my mind, any Towable backhoe first of all is a good trencher. It will perfectly meet all the requirements of a company which focuses on building gas pipelines, water pipes or something like that. If you need a machine to dig, for example, swimming pools, I think you should choose from self-propelled excavators. Meantime, our backhoe has dug quite a deep hole and taken out an old stump. There is every reason to say that the machine passed our test on the solid clay, and it's time to sum up our review. Well, in the long run I like this Towable backhoe. I know several people who have owned this machine for about 3 years and they have been exploiting it in a rather hard way. As far as I know, they didn't have any serious problems with the backhoe, so their reliability quite good. It's heavy-duty rental quality machine. Taking into account affordable price, this machine is certainly worth your attention. But you should know that the Towable backhoe first of all is a trencher. Please mind it while choosing your personal earth-moving machine. Thanks for watching, subscribe my channel, there will be many more interesting materials. Goodbye!